Chapter 2: The Weight of Memories. The bayou was restless at dusk, its surface rippling under a sky bruised purple and orange. A month since I'd sent the letters. That would bring my past crashing back to me. I stood on the dock, my bad leg throbbing with a dull ache, the air heavy with the scent of wet earth and wild mint, the kind Grandmere used to brew her teas. The cricket's chorus mixed with the low croak of frogs, a song as old as the Teche itself. One I'd heard since I was a girl sitting at her feet out in the marsh. Faint lights flickered, few fall. Grandmere called them will-o'-the-wisps, that danced like spirits, guiding the lost or leading fools to their doom. I shivered not from the evening chill, but from the feeling that the bayou was watching, waiting for what I'd set in motion. Jill, Maggie, and Paula were coming, and I wasn't sure I was ready to face the ghosts they'd bring. Not with my mind slipping like it had been. I'm Reza Williams, the author of Miss Trilla's Travels, stories of a time traveler who brought kindness and hope to the hopeless. A beacon of light inspired by Grandmere's tales. But I ain't that beacon, not now. Not with my head throbbing, my thoughts scattering like leaves in the wind. The brain damage from that day long ago. They were taking their toll, leaving me forgetful, confused, my hands trembling as I gripped the dock's rail. I'd forgotten what I'd written in those letters, the words blurring in my mind. But I remembered the feeling, the need to face what I'd buried, to mend what was broken, just like Trilla would. My scar ached, a jagged line on my forehead, a reminder of the past I couldn't outrun. Mr. James's boat rounded the bend, its motor a soft hum against the bayou's song, a sight that steadied my racing heart. He was at the helm, his overalls faded, his face weathered like an old cypress, etched with years of sun and sorrow. Mr. James had been my rock since I was a girl, working for Papa before the crash that took him, and Mama, sticking by me when I came back to this cabin after fame found me. He was a gentle giant, tall and broad, his hands rough but kind, his eyes sharp under his worn cap, always seeing more than I wanted him to. He knew all my secrets, every scar, every hurt, every shadow I carried. He'd been there when Grandmere passed, holding the cracked hand mirror as she slipped away, whispering that she'd gone to travel like Trilla. He'd been there after the locker room, after the fall, when I couldn't walk, couldn't think, couldn't stop the seizures that left me shaking. He'd never told a soul, not about the attack, not about the betrayals, not about the pain I poured into my stories. He protected me, always had, and I knew he'd protect me now, even if he didn't agree with what I was doing. "Easy now, ladies," Mr. James called steady in the boat as it bumped the dock. "Mind the moss, it's slicker than a gator's tail." His chuckle was warm, a sound that felt like home. But I caught the glance he shot me, checking if I was okay. I nodded barely, my head throbbing so hard I couldn't think straight, and he turned back to help the women out. His movements careful, protective, like he was guarding more than just their steps. Jill stepped off first, her heels wobbling on the uneven boards, dressed for a city luncheon, not a bayou cabin, her blonde hair pinned up, her smile all teeth. "Reza, darling," she said, air kiss in my cheek, her perfume sharp as her voice. "This place is quaint. I'd forgotten how out here it was." Her eyes flicked over the cabin, expecting a shack, not the home I'd made it, with sealed cedar walls and recessed lights. I remembered her laughter in the locker room, the sting of her betrayal, the book she'd thrown that sent me tumbling down those stairs, breaking my body, my mind. My smile didn't falter, but my hand tightened on the rail, my scar throbbing like it remembered her too. Part 2, coming soon.